Swami Rama, one of the greatest adepts, teachers, writers, and humanitarians of the 20th century. Swami Rama, 1925 to 1996, is the founder of the Himalayan Institute. Born in northern India, he was raised from early childhood by the Himalayan sage, Bengali Baba. Under the guidance of his master, he traveled from monastery to monastery and studied with a variety of Himalayan saints and sages, including his grandmaster who was living in a remote region of Tibet. In addition to this intense spiritual training, Swami Rama received higher education in both India and Europe. From 1949 to 1952, he held the prestigious position of Shankaracharya of Karvirpitham in South India. Thereafter, he returned to his master to receive further training at his cave monastery, and finally in 1969, came to the United States where he founded the Himalayan Institute. His best-known book, Living with the Himalayan Masters, reveals the many facets of this singular adept and demonstrates his embodiment of the living tradition of the East. Predicting incarnation. Swami Rama's birth was predicted 18 months before his birth to his parents by Bengali Baba, Babaji or Master for short. This is how Swami Rama writes about the incident. Swami Rama's father left home and was meditating for 6 months in a forest at Mansa Devi, near Haridwar in Himalayan areas. There Babaji came to see him. Babaji stayed with him for a week and then told him to go back home and mentioned that although the wife and husband were 43 and 60 years old, they will have a son, who would also follow him. Their son will have hole in the right ear as a birthmark. 2 years later, the master came down from Himalayas to the village to see the parents of Swami Rama. He asked them to give their son to him. The parents responded, "For us to have a son at our ages would be a miracle, but if we can have him, he will be yours." 18 months after this meeting, Swami Rama was born. The day he was born, the master arrived at his house and instructed, "Look after him, I will come again later and take him with me." 3 years later the master returned and initiated the boy by whispering a mantra in his right ear. The boy told him that I already knew the mantra and had been remembering it all the time. He said, "I know. I am only confirming that which you remember." Swami Rama says, "I remembered at an early age that the purpose of my life was the completion of the unfulfilled mission of my previous life. As a child I clearly remembered details of my past life. It shows that he was a Jatishwar." After a few years, the parents died and the child joined the master. This is probably the best way to get a dedicated disciple. The story shows that a yogi can send a specific soul to a Pacific couple for a childbirth. The entire story of Ramayana and Mahabharata are based on the birth of the princes acquired by highly qualified, dedicated, and honorable sages or yogis of their times.